In the shadows of 18th century France, when revolution was tearing the old world apart, there lived a man whose hunger could not be filled. A man who devoured anything and everything, from baskets of apples to entire animals. From garbage to living flesh, his name was Tarrare, and history remembers him as the man who ate everything. But behind this grotesque curiosity lies a story far darker, a descent into madness, desperation, and horror. A case that baffled doctors, horrified soldiers, and left behind one of the most disturbing medical mysteries ever recorded. Tonight, we uncover the tragic, terrifying truth of the dark case of Tarrare. Cinematic pause, then transition with low music. Chapter 1. The Hungry Boy. Tone, reflective and grim. Tarrare was born somewhere near Lyon, France, around 1772. No one knows his real name. All that survives is a single word, Tarrare. Perhaps a nickname, perhaps a cruel joke from those who watched him eat. From the moment he could walk, he was always hungry. He could eat his own weight in food and still crave more. As a child, he devoured anything his family could afford, and soon, they couldn't keep up. Neighbors watched in horror as the boy raided trash heaps, gnawed on scraps, and begged strangers for food. It wasn't gluttony, it was torment, a hunger that burned through his body like fire. By the time he was a teenager, his parents could no longer afford to feed him. They cast him out, and Tarrare began to wander. Chapter 2. The street performer. Homeless and starving, Tarrare turned his curse into a spectacle. He joined a traveling show, performing in crowded streets and filthy markets, devouring anything the crowd demanded. He could eat stones, corks, live animals, even eels whole. He would swallow entire baskets of apples without chewing. The crowd laughed and gasped, but behind their cheers, there was disgust. Tarrare wasn't just strange, he was horrifying. Witnesses said his mouth could open impossibly wide, his teeth small and yellow, his lips stretched like leather, his body thin and frail, yet his stomach would balloon grotesquely after a meal, then deflate again within hours. He stank constantly, a sour, rotting smell that no washing could hide. Some said it was like the odor of corpses, but to survive, Tarrare kept performing. And in 1792, his strange gift, cant or curse, would catch the attention of the French army. Chapter 3. The army experiment. France was at war, and the army needed men, any men. Tarrare enlisted, hoping for food and purpose. But even military rations could not satisfy his monstrous appetite. He ate enough for 4 soldiers, and still complained of starvation. He scavenged garbage heaps, drank the blood of the wounded, and fought dogs for scraps of meat. Eventually, his commanders brought him to the military hospital at Solts, where the doctors were as fascinated as they were disgusted. That's where Tarrare met Dr. Corville and Dr. Percy, 2 physicians who would study him and witness horrors they would never forget.